Assalamualaikum and hi. So today my group will discuss about article study shows financial stress up 35% in Malaysia since COVID-19 hit. Before we go deeper in this article is about how Malaysians are facing a financial crisis when started PKP, which is Perintah Kawalan Pergerakan. So many people have a problem with their job, with how they are spending their money, because we are not going out and some people might get fired from this PKP. Azadin said, if men are more stressed by high debt burden, women are more worried about overspending. Since first phase of PKP, suicide and mental health issues keep on increasing day by day, and it's something to be worried of. Since pandemic COVID-19, there are many people infected. For example, workers forced to stop working, business not goes well, and other else.
So the issues or the problem of this article is about financial stress faced by Malaysians because of the COVID-19. So COVID-19 has forced the government to do a pandemic all over the country, just like all the other countries in the world, such as China and Europe and more. So ever since the pandemic began, many people didn't go to work because they can't go outside of the house. They have to do everything inside of the house. So because of this, people didn't have enough money, and this lead to financial problem that occur in Malaysia ever since the pandemic began. So people that didn't have savings, they will obviously suffer in this because since they didn't have savings, so if they didn't have enough money, so this will lead to financial problem. So if they have a financial problem, they can't buy their stuff like food and more, so that will lead to stress, and that is an example of financial stress that this article will talk about. That is basically the issues of this article.
So, how to overcome the financial problem? To overcome the financial problem, you need to make financial plan. There are several steps you need to do. First of all, refer to your financial goal, short term, mid-term, and long-term, whether it fit your budget, and make sure if have any of your financial goals have not been reached. Secondly, estimate your income for the budget period. Imagine that you just got a job and your salary is only 1,500. Make sure your expenses do not exceed the budget. Thirdly, put aside at least 10% of your income for your saving. If able, try to put 20 to 13% of your income as saving will be better. Fourthly, put aside some money for your emergency fund, at least 6 months salary. And then estimate fixed expenses for the budget period. For example, house rental, PTPTN loan, and car loan. Next, estimate variable expenses for the period. For example, grocery shopping, car repair and maintenance, and utilities. And last but not least, estimate the discretionary expenses. For example, entertainment costs, meal at restaurant, and sedekah. Another way to overcome financial problem is make another income. They have several ways to earn income without having to spend capital. For example, do the TikTok live or create video on YouTube. If you have any skill, you can do freelancing job like photography or home tutoring.
Next, get an emergency fund. An emergency fund is a saving account meant to cover unexpected expenses and financial emergencies. So, we need to having money aside for an emergency such as for car repairs, job loss, or illness. It can go a long way towards relieving financial anxiety. However, building an emergency fund can seem overwhelming, especially one with enough to cover 3 to 6 months of expenses. The last one is get help from financial advisor. If you are really struggling with getting a handle on your budget and spending issues, do not be afraid to get outside help. You can take classes on basic money management and investing, which will help you plan out a budget and do the things you need to succeed financially. A financial planner also can help you to create a long-term saving and investing strategy that will help you to take care of your current needs and plan for the future. In conclusion, according to these results, financial stress during the COVID-19 pandemic has a negative impact on individual living standard, but also life satisfaction. From the article above shows that we need to be prepared in a stable financial level to cover our live and daily routines. So we must too be wise to manage our daily expenses so that we can face various challenges in the coming year.